Oh, fuck. What is that? Oh, shit. What's up, sailors? My little stink bugs, my loyal fan base for the past 15 years. I've got another video for you today. But it's not about Bionicle. This time, it's about Transformers. I've got two big bad toy store boxes here. This one's got some figures from the last wave of Legacy, I believe. I haven't taken this guy out yet, but I also got him. He's gonna go up there. In this one, it's all Legacy Evolution. Now, you may notice they're not in here. So where the fuck are the Transformers? They're right here. Bask in their glory. So I'm not trying to collect everything from Legacy, but this haul rounds out the last few that I wanted from the first year, excluding some exclusives like Cosmos or whoever. And then I got a bunch from Legacy Evolution, which is still coming out. I'm going to go through these guys fairly quickly. I mean, there's enough reviews out there if you want to go more in depth. I'll try to go by scale. So here's... Oh, man. So this is Core Class Bomb Burst, and he's actually really cool. Packs in a lot of posability for such a small scale. Made me remember that I really like the Core Class. I don't have any of the other Legacy ones. I have everyone from Kingdom, but I stopped right at Hot Rod and Iguanus. So I need to get back on that, because this guy, really fucking cool. Here's his vehicle mode. Pretty unexpected, because you don't see this much blue or the jet parts in robot mode. But, I mean, it's neat. These don't tab in all the way, but otherwise, he's a pretty solid little guy. And this is Deluxe Class Skullgrin. He's really cool. I love his head mold is fucking crazy. And the purple and white just look really cool. But one thing, they're releasing all these Pretenders, but in different scales. You got Bomb Burst and Iguanus both in the Core Class, but he's in Deluxe Class. Personally, they should release them all at the same size, because I believe they're about the same size in the anime. Here's his vehicle mode, a little tank. There are some gaps, and it is a little tough to get things tabbed together, but he works. So I like the idea of these two guys, but I'd need to see another mold to at least kind of flesh it all out, because he is really solid. He's got a kind of weird shoulder articulation, but other than that, I really like him and how he looks. I hate this guy. His legs are kind of annoying. They don't have much ankle tilt with how they transform, and both their transformations are kind of annoying, because unlike other weaponizers or modulators, they did it so you don't have to take them apart, which is cool, but it causes a bunch of limitations. So I really like how Scraphook looks. Really cool, like Mad Max tow truck, but his transformation's odd. The back, it gets better with time, but you gotta like stuff everything in together all at once, and it feels like you might break something. And for both of them, but their limbs constantly are trying to fall off all the time. And Crash Bar is his name. Yeah, Crash Bar. He's too chunky, especially down here. Like, this just looks like a mishmash of parts. You got his head there. It's just a little too much. I feel like they could have done better with him. Here's Breakdown. Not much to say about him. I like him, but he's just a lazy retool of Wild Rider. The paint apps are really good, especially here. But he's just got one small little dinky gun. And he's got this, which I'm not going to put on him as an accessory. But I need him to finish Menasor, so obviously I got him. And here's his vehicle mode. The retooling all went into the back here, but what they really should have retooled is here, because all this, it has a bunch of parts in it, but it's kind of useless. Like, all that folding mechanism isn't used for transformation, really. I don't know. It definitely could have done better on this one, but he's not really going to be seen in this form, so I don't truly care. Here's Needle Nose. I think he's pretty solid. He's got, his posability is pretty good. The colors, the purple, the blue are really nice. I love his helmet with the whole like night aesthetic. He does have a big schlong back here. They could have folded this up a little bit better. Especially with how they've done Cyclonus and Blitzwing. Here's his jet mode, and compared to most jets, he folds up pretty damn well. He's also got these two Target Masters. I'm not too fond of these newer style ones. I prefer the Siege Battle Masters just because they had posability. These guys are just a solid piece. I don't know. For 2023, I feel like this isn't the move anymore. And here's Voyager class Beast Wars Inferno. He looks pretty cool with all his ant parts everywhere. This head sculpt is pretty damn menacing. Most people were waiting on him after Kingdom, so it's good we finally got him. As you would expect, he turns into a big red ant. Nothing too complicated, but twisting his ant legs around for transformation does get a little annoying. They kind of get caught in each other. But he's going to look really cool next to all the other creepy crawlies from Beast Wars. And here's Lio Convoy. Solid figure, really nails the look. I think one of my favorites from this haul. Makes me really want to watch Beast Wars 2 and Neo. And I hope we get some other figures from those shows too, because that'd be pretty cool. Here's his lion form. Not much posability like all the other beasts, but he's got some pretty good sculpted detail. And he does get pretty complicated down here with his chest folding up and his arms folding all up into here. So, pretty interesting. And here's Tarn. This guy's pretty awesome. He's pretty much an action figure. No kibble. You wouldn't know he transforms just by looking at him. And I'm glad we got him. I would love to get more of his team, but that seems unlikely since one is a sniper rifle and another one's like an electric chair, but it's cool to have this guy. Here's his vehicle mode. Nothing too crazy. It's still neat, but the main draw is his robot form. I forgot to say, I think he's got the best posability out of like the whole line. He's that good. And for the last bot, Transmetal 2 Megatron. He looks really fucking cool. These wings are crazy, and you can fold them up like that. He's a little tough to pose just because his head, for one, has a tail on the back. And then this is on a bunch of ball joints, but you can't really get it in like a good position to be shooting. So honestly, I prefer to keep him in his, his dragon form. And here's his dragon form, looking cool as fuck. He also comes with a fire breathing effect. He does use similar like engineering in the hips mostly to the other Beast Wars Megatron, which I'm not too fond of just because it uses very small tabs inside, and I feel like they're going to break very easily over time. But what can you do? Alright, so now that I've done that, I got to put all these freaks onto my shelves, but first I have to transform them.
The next morning.
Oh shit, you're still here? Damn, I forgot. Look at this cool snap-on bucket hat that I got. Right? It's reversible too. I probably won't ever wear it. So, as you saw in the intro, I've already added Needle Nose, Skullgrin, and Tarn here. This started out as like a Decepticon Headmaster's shelf, but as I got more and more oddball figures, I've just started adding them here. So some things might not make sense, like G2 or the Seacons, but you get the idea. So I put Lio Convoy up here. This is sort of my leftover like prime shelf and anything that doesn't really fit onto the other shelves. But once I put Lio Convoy here, I was like, damn, there should probably be another Beast guy. So I bought Netflix, Primal, and Rat Trap from Ross for $17. I also got Shitstorm, $17. So pretty good deals at Ross. So Bomb Burst is going to go down here with my other Core Class and Micromaster stuff. It's getting a little too cluttered here. I got to do something about that, but not now. Transmetal 2 Megatron doesn't really fit down here with the other beasts. So I put him up here next to Coronation Starscream. This is kind of temporary, but for now at least, it gives him some presence. Breakdown's going to go on the back of Menasor for now. I have the DNA upgrade kit on the way, so don't worry, you'll see more of the Stunticons soon. I'm going to put Inferno on this shelf, but there is just not any room for him in ant form. So I'm going to transform all these beasts into robot mode. And here they are, filling out the shelf pretty good. I moved the repaints and the fossilizers to the back because during normal operating hours, there's a shadow. So I had to prioritize like the main show characters, and that's something I have to deal with a lot on these lower shelves. The only spot that made sense to me for the Junkions to go was next to the Studio Series Junkions on this movie shelf. So they're a little tucked back here, but I didn't want to make a separate Junkion shelf. And that's going to bring us near the end of this video. There is one guy left though, Mr. Ghost Rider. I'm not going to put him up there yet. I don't have any command hooks right now, but I do have this bike that came with the Punisher, so I want to see what he looks like with that. So even though it's just a regular bike, he does look pretty cool on it, so I'll keep him like this for a little bit. And by the way, for all of these, what I do is I just cut open the bottom like this, so it can still be used as like a carded figure, but I can take them in and out as I want. A little tip for you. Alright, so now this video is over. In my next video, I'm going to use all these pieces that I got from Bricklink to fix all my broken Bionicle sets. But the police are at the door now, so I gotta go. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Patreon, LinkedIn, OnlyFans, and Newgrounds.